What's up guys, Braden here with SuperATV, and today we're going to be showing you how to install SuperATV's aluminum door skins on this Polaris RZR XP1000. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and open our door, and we're going to remove all of the factory T20 screws securing the door skin to the door frame. So we have hardware here, 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 and here. So we're going to go ahead and remove all these now. Now we can just remove our skin, set it aside. Now we're going to remove our two factory T27s securing the door latch. These are kind of notorious for stripping the heads out. So whenever you're removing them, make sure you're putting a bunch of inward pressure on that screw. If you're having trouble getting them loose, there is Loctite on them from the factory. You can take and put a little heat on this. It'll kind of loosen that Loctite up, and then you can try to remove it. If you pull at a weird angle at all, it's going to strip that head. So like I said, be very mindful of this, because there isn't very many screws with that thread that's the right length that you could replace it with. Now we're gonna remove our two factory T40 Torx. See, our door kind of drops down whenever you do that. It's totally fine. So now we're gonna grab our door skin. We're gonna slide it on over top of the factory door frame. And as you see, it'll just kind of hang there. The T40s that we just removed from back here off the hinge. Just kind of line the door skin up to where we can get our hardware started. Not going to fully tighten anything just yet. Just going to leave that kind of loose. Then we're going to grab our door latch. We're going to slide it right back into the factory position. So it'll sit up in there just like that. And we're going to lift our skin up to where it lines up with the frame. And then get the latch positioned to where the threads line up. Then once all of these holes here lined up as they should be, just go ahead and start your hardware through the factory, or through the door skin, through the factory door frame, into the factory latch. So as you can see here, we've got our hardware started. We're not gonna fully tighten it yet, but I am gonna kind of snug it down. That way, kind of holds where it needs to be slightly. Now these bolts back here that are holding the door frame, I'm gonna go ahead and snug one of these up. That way it'll kind of hold itself up. And that's pretty close to where it needs to be. Obviously, we're not done yet. We still have some hardware to install and a few things of that nature. Now we're gonna grab our front bracket as well as our M8 hardware out of the kit. We'll grab two M8 bolts, two M8 nuts, and then two M6 bolts and two M6 nuts. This bracket's gonna attach just like so. Slide it up there and then reach through to the back side. And you can reach through to the back side here and install the nut. Then down here on the bottom, it's going to attach to this bracket that's made into the door. We're going to use our M6 hardware here. So M6 bolt, M6 bolt. We're just going to align the brackets up. So it should look something just like so. Now we're gonna come right here to the lower portion of the door where the T40s are securing it via the hinge. We're gonna go ahead and remove these T40s. Pull up on the door, line up our threads, get our hardware started through our bracket on that one side there. Just kind of let it sit. Hardware started there. Then we're gonna grab our M6 Allens. And we're gonna slide them down through our bracket. Now we're gonna fully tighten this hardware here. We're gonna come down here to the bottom, snug this hardware up. Gonna get it close to being tight. Then I'm just gonna push my bracket up to where it flushes up, just like so. And then on this rear bracket here, we're gonna leave that loose for now because we still have to make adjustments on our door. But what I am gonna do is snug these bolts up a little bit. Not gonna fully tighten them, I'm just gonna run them up to where they touch. All right, so now what we're gonna do is take our door, pick up on it, get it to latch, get it to where it looks good there. Back up, I like to look at the body lines, make sure it fits good. It looks like it still is a little bit low. You could probably stand to bring it up a little bit. So then once we have it kind of where we want it, I'm gonna hold tension up, and then I'm gonna tighten the T40s in the hinge. So you can see there, it's good to go. So now for our side panels here, we're gonna grab our clamps. There's gonna be 4 of them per side, and just take the clamp, wrap it around this tube. You're gonna put one in this position right here. I like to get them on there and then just kind of flex the clamp around. We'll put one right here in this area. And we're gonna put 2 down through here. And we'll grab our aluminum side panel or plastic, either way, as well as the M6 hardware that's provided in the kit. I like to go ahead and put my hardware through my side panel and get it kind of close to where it's going to lay. Once it's through the clamp, go on the back side, get the nut started. You'll just keep going through and doing that for the rest of your clamps. And once all the hardware is started there, all you're gonna do is make sure that it's sitting in the correct position, it's following the body line. You're gonna go through and fully tighten all this hardware. So once you've went through, you've got your door adjusted, it opens and closes properly, everything's adjusted correctly, your hardware is fully tightened, that's all there is to it to install SuperATV's aluminum door skins on this Polaris RZR XP1000. Be sure to check the description below to pick yours up today, and while you're there, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.